ਕੈਨੇਡਾ 'ਚ ਹਾਊਸਿੰਗ ਇੱਕ ਵੱਡੀ ਸਮੱਸਿਆ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਸੰਬੰਧੀ ਵੱਡਾ ਐਲਾਨ ਕਰਦਿਆਂ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਜਸਟਿਨ ਟਰੂਡੋ ਤੇ ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ ਅਹਿਮਦ ਹੁਸੈਨ ਨੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਫੈਡਰਲ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਰੈਪਿਡ ਹਾਊਸਿੰਗ ਇਨੀਸ਼ੀਏਟਿਵ ਦੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਕਰਨ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਤਹਿਤ $2.5 ਬਿਲੀਅਨ ਦਾ ਨਿਵੇਸ਼ ਕਰਕੇ 10,000 ਨਵੇਂ ਯੂਨਿਟ ਬਣਾਏ ਜਾਣਗੇ, ਜਿਸ ਦਾ ਫਾਇਦਾ ਸਿੱਧੇ ਰੂਪ 'ਚ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨਸ ਨੂੰ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ। ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ 'ਚ ਮਿਊਨਿਸਪੈਲਿਟੀਜ਼ ਦਾ ਸਥਾਨ ਵੀ ਮਹੱਤਵਪੂਰਨ ਹੈ।
Over the past 2 years, we've seen the pandemic increase the need for affordable housing, particularly amongst Canada's most vulnerable. That's why, working closely with municipalities and provinces and territories, we launched the Rapid Housing Initiative and invested $2.5 billion. We're now on track to create more than 10,000 new affordable units, exceeding initial targets. These new homes will support those who need it most, and it's a significant step towards the goal of eliminating chronic homelessness.
And for all that you've done to ensure that folks here in Ottawa and across the country have access to a safe and affordable place to call home. I'd like to acknowledge that I'm joining you from Ottawa on the traditional unceded territory of the Algonquin and Anishinaabe peoples. Partout au pays, l'accès à un chez-soi sûr et abordable est une priorité pour de nombreux Canadiens. Having a roof over your head, Prime Minister, as you've indicated, is something many of us take for granted, but we have to make sure, as you've said, that our most vulnerable are not left behind. And let's face it, the pandemic has made things worse for the most vulnerable members of our society. And that's why today's news of creating over 10,000 new permanent affordable housing units through the Rapid Housing Initiative is simply historic, especially given that we just introduced this program just over a year ago. And, that's 10,000 mothers, children, seniors, persons with disabilities, youth, and others that won't have to worry about finding shelter in these difficult times. Many units are also designated for women and children fleeing domestic violence and Indigenous peoples experiencing or at risk of experiencing homelessness. And on top of that, this Rapid Housing Initiative is also supporting thousands of good, well-paying jobs when they're needed the most.